T.V. Ramachandra obtained PhD in ecology and energy from Indian Institute of Science. At present, he is serving as coordinator of energy and wetlands research group, convener of environmental information system at Center for Ecological Sciences, Indian Institute of Science. During the past 20 years, he has established an active school of research in the area of energy and environment. His research interests are in the areas of aquatic ecosystems, biodiversity, ecological modeling, Western Ghats geoecology, energy systems, renewable energy, energy conservation and energy planning, geoinformatics, environmental engineering education, research and curriculum development at tertiary level. He has published over 302 research papers in reputed peer-reviewed international and 15 in national journals and 62 books, chapters, 333 papers in the international and national symposiums as well as 18 books. Dr. Ramachandra is the recipient of many awards such as Jani Biosphere Award for Ecology and Environment in 2004, Satish Dhawan Young Scientist Award in 2007 of Karnataka State Government, and Iisc Award in 2004 and again in 2014. And he also got Namma Bengaluru 2016 award from Namma Bengaluru Foundation and Rotary Exemplars 2017 Citizen Extraordinary Award he got from the Rotary Club of Bangalore. He is an elected fellow of the National Institute for Ecology, Indian Association of Hydrogeologists, the Institution of Electrical Engineers, the Institution of Engineers, and a senior member of IEEE USA and Association of Energy Engineers. Now, I request the Chairman, Honorary Secretary, and members of Karnataka State Central Committee of the Institution of Engineers are extremely pleased to convey their fraternal felicitations to Dr. T.V. Ramachandra for his outstanding contribution to the profession and society, and wish him many more years of professional accomplishments which will inspire the younger generation to emulate him to strive for attaining success in their professional career. I kindly request that please. Thank you.
That is the youth force. That is for the students generally. Go ahead, no.
This is one award I remember for a longer time. I know that this is the centenary year of the institution, and also this is the recognition to my student who have stood behind me, but of course my family also. The credit goes to my wife also for sustaining the life of an engineer or working in that in the environment sector is so difficult. We are not certain that we will return home. They have to undergo that kind of a stress, but certainly they have sustained that. And one thing I would like to place on record, the kind of stature and the capabilities the Visvesvaraya had, I am seeing the erosion in the system today. We need to accept it, because when I work with the current engineers from various para-state agencies. When I sit in the lake committees, I see them, they have transformed themselves to clerks. The simple engineering principles they have forgotten. So, I think in the country where we have to progress means we have to respect the talent and we need to recognize the talent, then the country will progress. Otherwise, we are going to pay the heavy price. You know, the country where we constructed a dam, even today it is said the monument for us, we see there are problems today with the lakes of Bangalore. The lakes of Bangalore are frothing and there is a fire. And also, if you see illogical projects like Eminent, you know, where there is no water, we create water in the paper just to push the project. You know, we just are fooling the people. In fact, the water that is being given to Kolar, there are heavy metals. When I pointed out, I got 5 threatening letters and 3 phone calls asking me about that. You know, this is the kind of the stress as an engineer we undergo, and you know, that is where system has to understand. See, I am not against the project of Kolar or Chikbalapur. My only the thing was, please do not give the water with contamination. Heavy metal is there. You know, people test the thing, they say it is below the permissible level or some kind of illogical thing they come. But there is something called the bioaccumulation. You know, the heavy metal which get into the water, you know, that gets accumulated in the fish. There are people who take the fish, they will have the heavy metal in their food and also in our vegetable. We need to wake up. We cannot afford to contaminate the land just because we are sitting in some place. And today that is what is happening in our system. And second thing, Bangalore is dying. Has anyone from Bangalore has woken up? I have been questioning the system. We need to decongest Bangalore. Look at the way the Bangalore has been, this was 68% green cover in 70s. Today, 81% is under red, that means the buildings. There is an oxygen deficiency in the region and also the water scarcity. What is this development? The development at what cost? If development is going to deprive our youth of their health, then I don't want that kind of development. For any nation to progress and prosper, healthy youth is a requirement. Healthy youth is an asset to the nation. We need to make sure that just in the eager to make money, we should not make the system contaminated. Let us respect Mother Nature. Let us make her not contaminated so that everyone on the earth have the healthy life. We want healthy Indians, not few Indians with wealth. We want everyone to have health, which is the wealth. That's what I am working for, and I will continue to work. And this is just a recognition of what we have been doing in the system. And credit goes to my 100+ students who have worked with me, and also a couple of senior research scholars, and some of them are here, and also the battalions. You know, the young children who have come from the place. They are behind me. They are the source of inspiration, and we have generated, I think, the youth force. Maybe it runs into some 10,000 today, and that's the contribution to the system. That's what we have been working. See the thought in the mind of young brain, you know, young children. The tomorrow that the young children, when they come up as sensible citizens, they become a sensible citizen. Then that is our contribution to the system. Every engineer, if he or she can create 100+ efficient engineer and also efficient and talented engineer, I think engineers have done the job for what the degree they have got. And that's what every engineer should try for. Engineer has no retirement like politician. We need to continue to work and see that our country get the kind of the talent what the country has invested for that. You know, the country spends a lot of money. You know, one of the things I will tell and end it. When I finished my degree, we were 32, and every one of us had got offer from abroad. At that time, everyone decided to go except me and another person. I told my classmate, if I go abroad, I'll go as an expert, and that country should spend for me. I will not make my country to spend 1 paisa for me. Today I say I go to many committees as a representative of the Indian government paid by the organization like United Nations. I was in United 2 months back. That's what I have done. And today when my classmates meet me, after 25 years, they tell me,